there you go. That's uplink. That's all you need to know.
Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Now you know. Now you know how to play it.
It's you can tell when you're watching pro players play uplink and like just pub uplink games. It's like pub uplink games like kindergarten soccer, where everyone runs for the objective, where everyone ran at the soccer ball and just tried to all grab it at once. Yeah. Pro uplink is a little bit different. Yeah, you have it's all about pushing out spawns, making sure you grab power positions, making sure you have a number advantage. Then you grab the objective and try to get some scores in.
It's the biggest mistake I think people make an uplink is that they just run right to the objective.
There's like, I need to score.
Whether you kill people, it's like, oh, we got to get the drone to score. It's like, well, you need people to be dead to even move the drone up the map. So it's like a lot of people will just jump on the drone and then they just die. And then they're like, I can't get anything good. Like, well, you got to kill people, then pick the drone up, move it up the map.
And it's funny how there's that side of people, but then there's also the side of people where it's like, dude, I'm doing my job. I'm getting kills, right? And then they have 0 points, even though they outslayed by 30.
Yeah, it's me. I don't touch the objective. I never touch the objective.
That's why I brought it up. I looked at you and I realized that there are people who are basically allergic to the objective.
If I can kill people, I should not have to do the objective. Somebody else should do the objective.
Wow, there. The coach himself said it. ICR from Classic this game. Octane XR2. As you know, that Man of War and Shiva were both, Man of War, M8 and Shiva were both banned out. EMP and nade lands right on top of Octane as he gets tagged up right at the start of side number 1 of this game 3.
You see right there, Kill just grabs the drone, tries to run away with it, not gonna work. You see Chino though actually picks it up. They're going on a little bit of a breakaway here over into Grave. Just go for the one, settle for the one. He's gonna toss it up. He's gonna connect, so it's gonna be DT getting on the board here first early.
Most certainly, as they're just gonna continue to fight for this front tank control. And look at the red arrows. They're all looking at their own base right now because you had Diabolic just sitting in a corner. They had to clear that out. That gave the opportunity for the spawning up DT players to get in power positions like Sender's in right now. Finally, he does meet his demise there by the XR2 of Octane. Classic in middle map with the ICR. This is a weapon that's been buffed, I feel like, every time I've read the patch notes, and there's that pinpoint accuracy with the grip on the weapon.
Yeah, and this when you put the grip on this, it does not move at all. You're pretty much just shooting lasers, and I'm surprised we haven't seen more players go towards it. It might be just because the Man of War is a little bit stronger, but I still think the ICR has a really nice role in competitive Call of Duty if players start to use it right. I feel like the Man of War has a little bit of like I don't want to say an odd jump to it, but it definitely jumps much more than the ICR. That if you can use the ICR, it's more effective at range than the Man of War.
For sure, as there's a stop push by DT. They're going to let Chino take this drone, get it out of their base, throws it forward for yards, and now they'll fight for those middle map gunfights. And Matt, walk me through why you'll see the AR players from either team just consistently run right to this spot on the map.
It's such a power position. I mean, you can watch if players come here through outskirts. You can get over on these B steps, and it gives you a really nice line of sight on the players trying to play behind the tanks. Even when the players just trying to jump up over the wall and challenge you, it's a, I don't want to say an easy gunfight to win, but it is one you definitely can do. Gives you a line of sight on the windows as well. Just a fantastic spot to get a lot of information on the map.
Slack's having a great map so far at 8-3. Octane's right there with him. Unfortunately, Rise haven't been able to score too many points as of yet. Looney should get a great timing right here to get the 1 point off. There, he does just that. He's still in the opposing team's base. Finds one kill, knows there's a player behind him. Can't clear out Diabolic, but the damage is continuing to be done. Rise pushing up with the drone yet again. An opportunity for a one. They connect. Beautiful shot from Slack.
Yeah, for a second, I thought that was a little bit wide. I didn't think that was going to connect, but Slack able to knock it down. Big 1 point throw, and on the side that is not the preferred of the two, Rise jumps out to a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, this is the Rise Nation you expected in the respawn game modes, led by players like Slack, who are literally doing magical things right now with the XR2 on the map. Currently 11-6. You've got Octane 10-4. Every time I've swapped to them, they've been in a position like this in the opposing team's base. Sender doing what he can to clear out his snow driveway. Finally falls to the ICR of Classic yet again.
Diabolic gonna try and bring this drone out all the way on the overextension here, and he's got no teammate support. He's gonna bring it all the way back as his teammates started to spawn up, but this is giving Rise mid-map control. You see 2 kills go in favor of Rise Nation, and he's gonna be forced to kind of throw this out. And Rise, they're just gonna kind of, DT's gonna give them their spawn.
All right.
And not the best way to go about things, as you see Should be Rise Nation able to pick up the drone.
Oof.
Expect them to convert this into points.
Yeah, they're going to begin to rotate this one right towards Snow Street. Octane does get taken down. Classic pops camo. He's going to run past two enemies, but as I say that, the heat wave comes in. He goes for a desperation one, and that bounces just short. With 1 minute left inside number one, it's Rise still up by one possession, but you can see how a play is developing right now. They've got 4 players going down B Street. You've got 2 lead blockers. You've got center with the drone and active camo. Talk about having all the tools at your disposal to get a score in. And as I say that, I just completely jinx that as DT just get completely slaughtered.
And you're going to see Chino just drop over on top rock. And now Classic gets over towards those B steps. We talked about how big of a power position it is. DT has not moved up the map at all, Jack. And you can see Diabolic pick up 2. They need to make something happen here. To tie the game would be huge if you're DT. You're going to see Sender with the drone in hand. He's going to pop his camo, going to try and go up for a score, and the interception not going to happen. He's going to connect with that 1-point throw.
Is this still a chance to score at least a 1?
Yeah, it is. And Looney could potentially
He juked them all.
Oh, yeah.
He juked them all. Goes to the 1.
And he's just short. And now it's going to be Rise still at 1 point going in the second half.
Oh, you saw how they all spawned a driveway. They thought he would be pushing that with his team. Instead, he cuts it into the dark green hall. Either way, Rise go into the half with the lead. Matt, I feel like going up 1-0, sorry, by 1 point into that second half, you got to be feeling pretty good if you're Rise Nation.
Oh, without a doubt. Now you get to go attack Church